Elon Musk tweeted about Dogecoin and said that it is, and I quote, the people's crypto. So I want to approach this from an educational angle. How can investors vet these various cryptos and decide which one is best for them? Or are you really only watching Bitcoin?
Today we're going to talk about Jim Cramer's view on Dogecoin. If you don't know who Jim Cramer is, he is basically one of the hosts in CNBC and used to be one of the hosts in Mad Money. But first, let me just cover some of the latest news on Dogecoin. And I'm so sorry I didn't post a video yesterday because I was doing this huge Dogecoin challenge, which I will post on the next video, so please be sure to subscribe if you haven't already, and turn on the notification bell. But if you're already part of the Dogecoin family, let's just get to it. So first things first, we have Yahoo covering on Dogecoin. So Yahoo talked about Dogecoin, saying Dogecoin has a meme shield against price drops, says Elon Musk. And why are they talking about this? I don't know. But I'm pretty sure they're referring to Elon Musk's previous tweet on Doge meme shield, which was pretty long ago. It's not that recent, because his recent tweet was on Dogecoin is dumb. It's basically nothing new. Yahoo just says that Dogecoin has a return of 870.93%. The Shiba Inu theme currency has performed Bitcoin's annual gains by 68.78%. And they even have a part that says why it matters, even though Musk's favorite meme theme cryptocurrency has shot past Bitcoin in terms of both near-term and yearly gains. The speed of its appreciation on a 7-day basis pales in front of some other cryptocurrency stars. Now, I don't think that's a relevant comparison based on the fact that Bitcoin's price is, so obviously the movement of Dogecoin's price is way more than Bitcoin, so we can't really compare that way, and I'm pretty surprised that Yahoo Finance is comparing it like that. So the next news on Dogecoin Finance is Dogecoin gets new wings with developers upgrades. What you need to know. If you haven't watched my previous video on their new version, go check it out. But if not, let's just run through it real quick. So here basically is summarizing it all up. They say the update includes important performance improvements and is strongly recommended update for everyone. Why it matters: significant improvements to the speed at which a node can upload blocks will be made by removing expensive integrity checks, which was previously carried out each time a block was sent to another node after the update is applied. The default time that transactions are cached in the meme pool, a mechanism for storing information and unconfirmed transactions, will be reduced from 336 hours to 24 hours. So that's the latest news, but basically summarizing my video up, so go check it out if you haven't known about the new version. The next quick update is we are seeing Dogecoin on another car. Dogecoin to sponsor NASCAR driver in upcoming race, and Dogecoin loves doing that. They love sponsoring other people, especially companies that are in the car line. And this is cute, but also huge news because this car is Camaro, and last time that car was Ford. So basically putting themselves on a different car, which is absolutely great news. And before I forget to update you guys, look at who is the #1 most talked about cryptocurrency on Twitter as of now. Yeah, as you can see, Dogecoin has flipped Bitcoin as the most discussed digital asset in February 2021. In the chart below, you can find a share of mentions of each coin among top 150 by market cap. This is crazy because not too long ago I checked and Dogecoin is ranked the second highest. The highest was still Bitcoin, but now it has surpassed it. Aside from these two updates, another thing I would like to highlight is that Amazon's petition to use Dogecoin as one of the payment methods is at 108,000 signatures. And this is crazy because when we first started, it was at 97,000, and on my previous video, it was at 99,000, which was only a few days back, and now it's at 108,000.
Crazy, right?
To see it progressively go up means that more and more people are joining the Dogecoin family, and this is huge news. Another huge news is that CoinFlip lists Dogecoin across its network of 1,800 ATMs nationwide. Leading Bitcoin ATM operator continues to pioneer the decentralized finance market, making Dogecoin available to the masses. This is very interesting news because with over 1,800 machines across 46 states supporting the buying and selling of 9 major cryptocurrencies, the company cuts typical transaction fees by more than half, offers an incredible simple user experience, and introduced 24/7 customer support, which has now become an industry standard. 46 states! But just to not waste too much of your time, let's get straight to the Jim Cramer. Let's just get straight to the Jim Cramer. What? Let's just get straight to Jim Cramer's viewpoint on Dogecoin, and let's see if his opinion is valid for us. So I went onto this website, thestreet.com, and I found this title, Crypto Conversations, Elon Musk bark about Dogecoin has some bite. And this news was only posted a couple hours ago, so here goes. Dogecoin. It was created in 2013 at the height of the Doge meme craze because its founders thought that crypto was taken too seriously. What started off as a complete joke expanded out into more serious endeavors, with the community raising money to fund Jamaican bobsleigh team in 2014 and water wells in Kenya the same year. However, later that year, a major scam divided the community and Dogecoin co-founder Jackson Palmer eventually left the network. I left a link down in the description so you can go check it out if you're interested in this topic. The fact that Dogecoin is abnormally concentrated in the hands of a few doesn't come as a shock considering Dogecoin's reputation. Most people never took it seriously while a few deeply believed in it. And considering what we know is driving the current outsized surge in Dogecoin's interest, we should be very cautious about the longevity of this particular spike. Basically, he has some sense in this statement, but a lot of people are getting worried just because of this article. You gotta read between the lines because they are not entirely saying that Dogecoin is a bad investment. But the one thing in that phrase that I want to point out is that they said we should be very cautious about the longevity of this particular spike. Okay, if there's no longevity in the spike, doesn't matter because when the price goes down, then it will be a great time for us to go in. Because they did not mention the longevity of Dogecoin, they mentioned about the longevity of Dogecoin's spike. But of course, what does this have to do with Jim Cramer? I did some research and the co-founder of this article is actually Jim Cramer. Okay, just take a quick look at this video on how he clickbaited people using Dogecoin.
Elon Musk tweeted about Dogecoin and said that it is, and I quote, the people's crypto. So I want to approach this from an educational angle. How can investors vet these various cryptos and decide which one is best for them? Or are you really only watching Bitcoin?
I'm Bitcoin. I own Bitcoin. I bought Bitcoin and not for speculation whatsoever, but as a way to be able to, I can't own stocks, although I have action alerts from Charitable Trust, to be able to diversify. I've always said that gold is something you should own. I think you should own stocks. I do mutual funds. Some cash. As I get older, I have more cash. But I also felt that it's time to diversify into a great storehold of wealth, which is Bitcoin. I'm glad I did it. I didn't expect to make any money, and I just wanted to be in something that if we have an incredible, say, hyperinflation, or we have an era where no one trusts fiat government money, which is kind of where we are, it would be just a good diversification method. I remain committed to Bitcoin. I remain in Bitcoin. I think that Bitcoin is very important for everyone to consider. Do I know the particular aspects of what Musk is talking about? I know my stuff.
Okay, there's so many things that are contradictory to what he said in 2017. But let's just point out the fact that this was complete clickbait because she asked about Dogecoin and he answered with Bitcoin, which I guess he just doesn't want to make the same mistake that he did with Bitcoin by saying that Bitcoin wasn't a real investment in 2017. Let's take a look at the clip, shall we?
It's not investing. It has very little to do with investing. It has a lot to do with the poor mechanics of this instrument. Because if you're going to do these different, the futures, or they can tell you how much risk there is. But the fact is, a market does not, this market doesn't produce even more tulips. I mean, let's say it was that analogy. But you can't find supply, so they have to reach until supply is felt. But that's not investment. That's just poor mechanics of an instrument.
Right.
So what he's saying is basically he's comparing Bitcoin to the tulip. You know, back then when they had the tulip mania, when the bubble burst, recession came to place, a lot of people lost a lot of money. But this just proves my point. Jim Cramer is just also human. He makes opinions that he does not necessarily follow through within the years. So right now he might be still a bit shaky on Dogecoin whether or not it's going to be the next digital cash. But when it slowly unveils itself and more people start talking about it, and the closer it is for Dogecoin becoming a digital cash, and that situation becoming a reality, then you'll see that Jim Cramer will be talking about Dogecoin all the time. He'll be saying like, oh, I invested in Dogecoin, I bought Dogecoin, because by then it would already be a reality. So I'm not telling you to buy Dogecoin, but I'm telling you that if you want to get Dogecoin at a lower price, you should be confident enough to buy during the dip. And you don't have to listen to all these news on professionals, because professionals don't always stick to their opinion and they don't really give very straightforward viewpoints on the future. They will only tell you what's going on now. So let's say Dogecoin's price is at 5 cents now. They just say that Dogecoin is, a meme that's being spiked up. But if it progressively go up within 5 years, do you think they'll still say that? Obviously not. They will change the topic and they'll say, oh, Dogecoin was expected to be the digital cash right from the start. And in psychology, this is basically called confirmation bias. Confirmation bias is a tendency to search for, interpret, favor, and recall information in a way that confirms or supports one's prior beliefs or values. Meaning to say, if 5 years from now Dogecoin does become a digital cash, and if CNBC says, oh yeah, we predicted that long time ago, we did say that Dogecoin was going to be a digital cash, everyone forget about those times where CNBC said that Dogecoin was not a long-term investment. They'll only remember or recall it as CNBC saying that Dogecoin was a good investment because that was part of their own beliefs. I'm not talking about you or me. I'm talking about the general population. Because too many people are so worried when they see, oh, Dogecoin is now at 5 cents, now it's at 4 cents, now it's at 6 cents, now it's at 8 cents, now it's at 2 cents. Just like what's happening within these 3 weeks, people are seeing Dogecoin's price slowly going down.
And they're thinking like, oh no, the spike is never coming.
If you keep refreshing your Google and looking at Dogecoin's price every minute, you're not going to hold on to Dogecoin for long, and you're not going to reap the benefits that people who just buy and hold would have reaped. And that's all I have for today. Thank you so much for watching this video. I hope you enjoyed my opinion on Dogecoin and why you should not be worrying so much about the price fluctuations. And that was the quick update on the latest news of Dogecoin, and thank you so much for watching. I'll see you guys next time, and peace out.